It's way too late now. Anyways. Oh, you can do the honors, Antoine. Why won't he do it himself? For the last few days, he seems to have relished in causing me pain. When I remember him laughing as Voldemort tortured me, so at ease, he could watch somebody else do his dirty work for him. Coward. He's looking at me, frowning slightly. I remember what Harry used to tell me about legitimacy. That weird... I'm gonna say all these wrong. Legitimacy? Legitimacy? Whatever! That weird mind-reading trick that Snape had to teach him about. What did he say? You need to make eye contact in order for it to work. I think the word coward with all of my might. All I keep thinking, my gaze fixed on is. I scream the word in my head, forcing every nerve, every particle. Oh fuck, I skipped a line. Okay, sorry. Before that I think of the word coward with all my might, she says, I might not be able to do legitimacy myself, but I'm sure that a fully trained wizard such as Lucius Malfoy can. Okay, that's what she said before that. So she's saying, think of coward with all my might, all the while keeping my gaze fixed on his. I scream the word in my head, forcing every nerve, every particle in my brain on that little word, all the while staring at him so hard that it makes my eyes water. His frown deepens as he continues to meet my gaze. He knows what I'm thinking. I'm sure of it. Good. Dolohov distracts me by stepping forward. His features are light with excitement. Keep her conscious, if you can, Lucius says coolly. If you can? Oh, Jesus. Dolohov smiles complacently. I'm not an idiot. You know. That sounded so stupid. I'm not an idiot, you know. There we go. It's not stupid until it's stupid. If that makes any sense at all. Lucius pulls a face which demonstrates that he's not quite hold on that with that view. He doesn't quite hold that view. My instinct to laugh leaves me for a moment, and my gaze falls on Dolohov. He makes that familiar slashing moment with his wand, muttering an incantation that I can't hear over the thumping of my own heartbeat roaring in my ears. Not again, not again, no, no! She says no, Snape. Purple light streaks out of the end of his wand. Oh my god, my chest. My ribs are broken, all of them. My organs have collapsed. Oh, it hurts. It hurts so much. I want to faint. Reach for the dark. Reach, darkness. So pain. Still conscious. Conscious? Conscious. Conscious. Everything's dark. The pain remains. Spins through my ribs, my heart, my chest, stabbing, pulling, snapping. Tears of pain in my knees. Tearing pain at my knees. Yes, knees as I fall, and now only in the dark, the pain and the voices. Give it some thought, Miss Granger. Lucius' voice. This information is nothing compared to what you gave us yesterday. You don't even know these people. What does it matter if we find out about them? No, don't let him win. Don't let him win. Crushing vice, python about around ribs. Just say yes if you want to help us, says Lucius, his voice so far away. We'll stop this right now, if you want. Another wave of pain crushing my ribs into my lungs and my heart. I'm dizzy with the pain, feel sick with it. Wave after wave of agony, screaming, chest collapsing. Why am I still conscious? Head shutting down, no thoughts, pain, slicing through my ribs, cracking, bones, nothing's worth this, nothing. I open my mouth, and then it stops. Twanging spasms of pain are still running through me, but the Instantly it lessens in each pulsing wave. My mind is clear. I can feel not only my body, but the cold floor beneath it. Darkness is fading around me. I open my eyes slowly. Why did they stop? I look slowly, my whole body shaking, and I realize that there are now 4 of us in the room. The door of my cell is open, and a dark-haired woman is leaning languishingly on the doorframe with a smile on her beautiful, wasted face. "Having fun, are we?" she asked, her voice thick with sadistic pleasure. She steps into the room and pushes the door shut behind her, locking it with a lazy flick of her wand. Dolokhov backs away from her, eyeing her with a kind of abashed reverence. But Lucius meets her imperious gaze with an equal, and smiles back at her. "You're late," he says, without any real reproach in his voice. She shrugs, that evil smile never leaving her face. "Something came up. Adolphus and I encountered a Muggle family walking their dog on their way here. On our way here," she licks her lips slowly. "I'm afraid we just couldn't resist." I gulp. Dolokhov chuckles. Lucius raises his eyebrow at her, staring with that sick smile of hers. "Indeed. But business before pleasure. Bella, you know that." She smirks at her brother-in-law before shifting her gaze onto me. Somehow, God knows how, I meet her gaze. They're skittish, like they've got too much energy on them. "You're not making a brilliant star, are you?" "She's barely a scratch on her." "Has she talked?" "Not yet. She will," says Lucius, who looks down at me and stands next to Bellatrix. "She did yesterday, quickly enough." Anger boils and streams like a spring inside of me. I speak before I can stop myself. "You had to drag every word out of me, and you know it!" He flicks his wand at me quickly, and my teeth sink into my tongue before I can say any more. "You speak when spoken to," Lucius says as I wince in pain. "Evil, arrogant, vindictive bastard." "She has too much pride." God knows why. His voice is dripping with derision as he smirks at me. He's talking to Bellatrix. His words are meant for me. One would think she is a Muggle. That a Muggle would be a little abashed in the presence of pure blood such as ourselves. "I'm not a Muggle," I say to myself. I start to say, but Lucius forces me to bite down on my tongue again. My teeth sink into the meaty thickness of it, cutting my flesh and making it bleed. Bellatrix gives a small, malicious giggle. "Well, first things first, you need to break her spirit." She eyes positively glitter with excitement. "Physical pain is a marvelous tool. I know that, above all things, nothing is greater guarantee to loosen a stubborn tongue. But you've got to soften her up first. It makes the task at hand a lot easier in the long run. She's evil, twisted, a complete and utter psycho. And of course," she goes on remorselessly, "it takes things a lot more fun for us, doesn't it?" Dolokhov laughs callously, a granule, guttural sound. Lucius smiles slightly, as he gestures to me as he speaks to her. "Why don't you start us off?" I look at him, horror robbing me from my breath and stopping my heart. He smiles. His smile widens as he reads the emotion on my face. "Go on, Bella," he drawls. "Show us how it's done." I can't believe him. If he wants to hurt me, why can't he do it himself? "Coward," I whisper. He sees me, though neither of the others do. His smile vanishes, and his and a muscle twitches slightly in his face as he reads my lips. Bellatrix steps forward towards me, crouching down. He looks into my face. I meet her mad, feverish eyes, tempting to keep my expression neutral. "You appear to be sweating," she says with disdain. "It's too hot in here for you. I was under the impression that this room was on the chilly side." Does she have to point it out? It's so warm, my hair is damp on my neck. "Perhaps you're wearing too many layers." Oh, no. Oh God, no. I feel sick with panic, and ice churns through my veins. I look at Lucius, expecting him to put his foot down, as he did with Dolohoff. He doesn't say anything. He watches Bellatrix with a slight frown on his face. She stands up. "Get up, mudblood," she says. "It's impolite to sit in the presence of your betters." She's so similar to Lucius. Perhaps he married the wrong black sister. God. What kind of unholy union would that be? "What else do you think I'm remaining on the floor?" I say quietly. "I see none of my betters here." She continues to smile down at me. "Oh dear," she says. "She has an idea about her station. Never mind. I'm sure I can find a remedy for that." She flicks her wand at me. Spasms of pain run a shiver down my back again and again and again. It gets worse as it goes on, worse and worse with every juddering shiver. "Get up, Hermione. It's not worth it." I pull myself onto my feet, nearly collapsing forward as I do so. The pain stops as soon as I stand up. I look at all three of them. Bellatrix is smiling triumphantly. Dolohoff is laughing at me. Lucius' face is a blank mask once more. "She certainly is a wistful one," says Bellatrix. "I think she's stripped away her dignity might do a world of good." She turns to her brother-in-law. "Do you want to do the honors, Lucius?" Lucius's lips curl up in disgust. "Please, Bella. I only ate half an hour ago." Those words really hurt me. They hit me like a slap in the face. I don't know why, but I can't stand it. He just seems so determined to make me feel as if I'm like a piece of shit as humanly possible. "Please yourself," Bellatrix struggles, turning to Dolohoff. "Antonin, I know that you have learnings, shall we say? You can do it." Dolohoff comes over to me, rubbing his hand with glee. I quite literally feel my stomach turn. I step backwards, but he only chuckles softly, enjoying the sport. "Get away from me. Don't touch me. I don't want to." My back bumps into the wall. I press myself into the stone, and he stands in front of me, so close that I can feel his putrid breath. Feel the warmth of it in my face. Makes me want to gag. "Oh, I'm going to enjoy this," he says, practically licking his lips in anticipation. "I won't let him do this. I won't let them do this." He reaches forward and puts his hand under my t-shirt on my stomach. All of my muscles tense involuntarily. I can't stand it. I kick out. He recoils, howling and clutching at his crotch. Bellatrix screams in laughter. I look at Lucius to see how he's reacting to more disobedience on my part. His mouth twitches slightly, as if he's repressing the desire to smile or laugh. "You little bitch!" Dolohoff roars. Oh, I lost the accent. Oh well. "You little bitch!" There we go. Dolohoff roars. Oh, by the way, her cackling scream is like, "Ah!" That's my cackling scream. Should I do this? The laughs? Can someone tell me? Should I, every time they laugh, should I laugh? I do that when I'm reading it in my own head. I stop and I laugh. But, anyways, yeah. "You little bitch!" Dolohoff roars, stopping their hilarity dead. He makes the move back over to me, but Lucius grabs hold of him by the arm.